Welcome. My name is Chris Smith. Thanks for tuning in. I want to invite you into a time in my life that began quietly, almost unnoticeably, and then opened into something I never expected. The title of this series is Health Scare, and if you would be able to see the spelling, you would see health, but you also would see scare spelled as the following: capital S, a slash, and care. The duality of scare and care. This is a short series documenting chronic illness and the realities of moving through today's healthcare system. The confusion and the waiting, the human cost and the moments of clarity that somehow emerge along the way. Over the next 6 chapters, I'll guide you through the experience as it unfolded in my life. The unexpected shifts and turns, the challenges and the hardships, and eventually the things I learned, not all of them easy, and none of them forgettable. And if pieces of my experience echo your own, I hope this story offers even a small sense of recognition, the kind that says, you're not the only one this has happened to, and you don't have to move through it in isolation. So let's begin where all real stories begin, with the stubborn hope that things can get better. Chapter 1, Wings of Hope. I'm quietly sitting in an infusion chair at our local hospital, overlooking Wisconsin's wetlands. The sky is clear. Broad-winged hawks skillfully navigate shifting summer updrafts. Cottonwood trees sway in the breeze. In a week, they will scatter their fluffy seedlings with the hope of finding fertile ground to extend their lineage. The room is cool and quiet, except for the sound of the infusion pump's rhythmic clink, clink, clink. Hope, hope, hope is only a clink away, I think to myself. This is my 3rd round with a biologic infusion in 2 years. Prior to this, I'd been in remission from ulcerative colitis for over 10 years. Just 3 capsules a day for routine maintenance. No big deal. Then 2 years ago, my body plunged into a full-blown flare. Treatment shifted from maintenance to all hands on deck. Biologics backed by scientific research are an advanced treatment for a severe and ongoing ulcerative colitis flare, which means they are the best chance of beating back this unrelenting assault on my body. The first biologic was supposed to return me to baseline. It didn't. Nor did the second. I cycled through 2 different biologics in a few short months. Each failed spectacularly, my symptoms raging out of control. Round 3, not unlike rounds 1 and 2, is a gamble. I'm praying this treatment will finally put an end to my invisible aggressor. Meanwhile, I'm getting sicker by the day. The odds are in my favor. Biologics are powerful. Think Dorothy's ruby red slippers in The Wizard of Oz. They protected her from the Wicked Witch of the West. Biologics are in the protection business, too. They suppress specific proteins that attack the colon, easing unrelenting cramping, fatigue, and diarrhea. Sounds good? However, there's a catch. While Dorothy's shoes may have been a single size, biologics aren't. We are all unique, composed of different genetics and microbiomes, which means the biologic that works for you may not work for me. Each attempt at treatment is a practice of best guesses. Plus, there's side effects. By suppressing the immune system, biologics offer a shot at remission, but they also make someone more susceptible to viruses and upper respiratory diseases. Last year, the gamble didn't pay off. During my treatment with a different biologic, I contracted COVID and the norovirus. The latter lasted 5 weeks. By the end of treatment, I still wasn't in remission. It's a trade-off of sorts. I can either take the medicine and pray for that ringer, embracing a more ravaged body in the process, or I can stick with a worsening flare and hope that with time things will resolve themselves, which is extremely risky, maybe reckless, and not recommended. The immune system isn't the only thing ravaged by biologics. They're also devastating to bank accounts. A single infusion can underwrite one of my grandchildren's first year of college. My care team and I have logged precious hours talking with faceless insurance companies in the service of navigating changing administrative regulations and protocols with these medicines. The whole thing is a marathon, not a sprint. Doing this while disease rages is like building sandcastles as the tide comes in. It is exasperating and can easily drive one into the jaws of hopelessness, depression, and desperation. But today, the tides have turned. Instead of drowning in despair, I'm in the infusion chair, afloat with optimism. I've made it. I've made it through days of uncertainty, pain, and bureaucratic red tape. I once more have a chance at remission. This is a step towards a normal life, maybe not backwards this time, but forward into health. This infusion is my 3rd round of biologics. Is this my pair of ruby red slippers? I'm on the 3rd floor. There's something magical about the number 3. In ancient Greece, it was considered the perfect number, standing for harmony, wisdom, and understanding. This number carries weight, like the 3rd little pig who withstood the wolf, or the 3 wishes granted by a genie, or how about this, the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. The 3 clicks of ruby red slippers to return home. And yet, beneath my buoyancy, there is a quiet, childlike voice trembling with fear. I'm scared. I imagine disseminating my fears like the cottonwood seedlings, seeing them scattered far away and out of sight. But they remain here with me in this room. As my jaw tightens, the hawks still soar outside my window. Their wings hold steady in capricious winds. How I long for those wings as I navigate the emotional thermals that arise while sitting in this chair. Please, please, let this one work, I whisper. I long to hear a response and assurance. There isn't one. Clink, clink, clink.
Health Scare was created by the Academy for Mindfulness. This episode was recorded and edited by Electric Cat Studios with original music by Peter Roller. Thank you for being part of the journey.